The most spectacular and scenic venue in all of college football and perhaps in all of sport. The Rose Bowl in Pasadena, also home to the UCLA Bruins. Today, a Golden State clash as two teams from the state of California try to claim some bragging rights. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bruins will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Stanford's offense is on the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Quick release by the QB. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Cardinals might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that. Whoa, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Brown will throw it. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
Man, I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The seventh play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
So the UCLA Bruins offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. He lets one fly deep. Finds a spot in the middle. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Wants to throw again. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. The give to the back, fighting off the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. A run for the quarterback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for them.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Open space at the 25. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Wants to fire on second down. He tries to take the top off. He's got it down. And they exploited that soft spot. And they get it down to the 35. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Iyamaleama. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Ford. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Ford. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you've got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's loose. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. The 10. Touchdown, UCLA. The defense takes
defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Doyle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Brown will throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Stanford wants to push the pace. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's 4. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Number 94 on the field goal.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He's moving out of the pocket. The throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To throw. It's Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's
makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So they had the big play, but it's all for naught as the illegal forward pass cost them. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdown.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd down coming up for the O after the incompletion. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position.